Hey guys, today we're going to talk about a topic that, for me, is incredibly fascinating and transformative: the art of tranquility through Stoicism. I fell in love with this philosophy a few years ago, and since then, it has shaped my life in ways I never imagined. I will share with you my journey and how Stoicism helped me achieve a more serene and balanced life. To begin with, it is important to understand what Stoicism is. This philosophy emerged in ancient Greece around the 3rd century BC and was founded by Zeno of Citium. However, it was in Rome that Stoicism gained strength and fully developed, with notable figures such as Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius. The essence of Stoicism is the pursuit of virtue and the understanding that our well-being depends more on how we react to events than on the events themselves. One of the first lessons I learned from Stoicism was the importance of differentiating between what is in our control and what is not. This distinction is fundamental. We often waste energy and stress about things we cannot change. Before I discovered Stoicism, I worried excessively about the future and about situations that were beyond my reach. It was a relief to realize that I could set aside these worries and focus on what I could truly control: my actions, my reactions, and my thoughts. I remember a specific situation where this approach completely changed my perspective. I was going through a turbulent period at work, with tight deadlines and many responsibilities. The pressure was making me anxious and frustrated. It was then that I came across a passage from Epictetus that said something like, "It is not events that trouble us, but our opinions about them." That resonated deeply with me. I realized that my anxiety came from my interpretation of deadlines and responsibilities, not the deadlines and responsibilities themselves. By changing my perspective, I was able to handle the situation more calmly and efficiently. Another thing Stoicism taught me was the practice of acceptance. Acceptance does not mean passively resigning yourself, but rather understanding and embracing reality as it is. When we stop fighting what we cannot change, we make space for true inner peace. This has been particularly helpful for me in situations of loss and disappointment. There have been times in my life when I have faced significant personal loss, and the pain has been overwhelming. In these moments, Stoic philosophy offered me an anchor. By accepting the impermanence of life and the inevitability of change, I was able to find solace and strength to move forward. Meditation on death, or memento mori, is another powerful aspect of Stoicism. It may seem bleak at first glance, but this practice has a profoundly liberating effect. By remembering that our life is finite, we are encouraged to value each moment and live more fully and consciously. I remember a period when I was procrastinating important projects, always putting it off until an uncertain future. Reflecting on the brevity of life gave me the necessary impetus to act and do what really mattered, without leaving it for later. Gratitude also occupies a central place in Stoicism. Philosophy encourages us to appreciate what we have and recognize the value of small, everyday things. It helped me develop a more positive mindset and find joy in simple moments. For example, I began to enjoy walks in the park, conversations with friends, and even routine tasks like preparing a meal more. Each of these moments became an opportunity to practice gratitude and feel a deep connection to the present. One of my favorite books on Stoicism is Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. This book is a collection of the Roman emperor's personal reflections and offers profound insights into how to deal with adversity and maintain serenity. A passage that stood out to me talks about the importance of living in accordance with nature and being true to oneself. This message inspired me to be more authentic and follow my own path rather than trying to conform to other people's expectations. Additionally, Stoicism taught me the importance of emotional self-reliance. We often seek validation and happiness from external sources, such as professional recognition, relationships, or material possessions. However, the Stoics remind us that true happiness comes from within, from living in accordance with our values and virtues. This does not mean that we should isolate ourselves or renounce the pleasures of life, but rather that we should cultivate an internal source of satisfaction that does not depend on external circumstances. The daily practice of Stoicism involves various reflections and mental exercises. One of them is negative visualization, where we imagine losing the things we value. It may seem counterintuitive, but this practice helps us appreciate what we have more and prepare ourselves emotionally for possible losses. I do this regularly, thinking about what my life would be like without certain amenities or loved ones. This not only makes me more grateful, but also strengthens me to face adversity with more resilience. Moderation is another Stoic virtue I have adopted in my life. We live in a society that often pushes us towards excesses, whether at work, consumption, or in search of pleasure. The Stoics, however, teach us to find a balance and avoid extremes. I've learned to value moderation in all areas of my life, from food to time spent on social media. This has helped me maintain a clearer mind and healthier body. Another aspect that attracts me to Stoicism is the emphasis on right action. Instead of becoming paralyzed by analysis or indecision, the Stoics encourage us to act according to our principles and accept the outcome with equanimity. This helped me overcome procrastination and make faster, more assertive decisions. Action, for the Stoics, is a way of exercising our rationality and contributing to the common good. Stoic philosophy also taught me the importance of service to others. Stoics believe that we are all part of a larger community and that we should help each other. This is reflected in my life in many ways, from volunteering to small acts of kindness in everyday life. Helping others not only improves their lives, but also enriches my own life, bringing a sense of purpose and connection. As I delve deeper into Stoicism, I realized that it is not just an abstract philosophy, but a concrete practice that can transform our everyday lives. Stoicism has helped me face challenges with more courage, deal with stress more effectively, and find inner peace even in the midst of chaos. As I integrated Stoic principles into my routine, I began to notice significant changes. My stress response became more controlled, my mind became more focused, and my heart lighter. Instead of reacting impulsively to adverse situations, I started to pause and reflect before acting. This change in behavior brought a sense of control and clarity that I had never experienced before. One of the most valuable tools I found was the Stoic journal. Keeping a diary where I record my daily thoughts, reflections, and experiences helps me consolidate my learning and monitor my progress. Every night, I take a few minutes to write about the challenges I faced, how I overcame them or didn't, and what I learned from them. This habit not only helps me grow, but also offers me an opportunity for introspection and continuous self-evaluation. In addition to journaling, regularly reading Stoic texts is a practice I maintain to this day. Books such as Letters to Lucilius by Seneca and Discourses by Epictetus are inexhaustible sources of wisdom and guidance. Each reading offers me new perspectives and helps me deepen my understanding of how to live a virtuous and balanced life. The importance of community is also emphasized in Stoicism. Although emotional self-sufficiency is crucial, we cannot forget that we are social beings. Participating in study groups and discussions about Stoicism has been a vital part of my journey. These interactions allow me to learn from others, share experiences, and feel like I'm part of something bigger. Practicing Stoicism has also helped me develop greater emotional resilience. Facing life's ups and downs with a Stoic attitude taught me not to let difficulties get me down. Instead of seeing challenges as obstacles, I started seeing them as opportunities for growth. Every difficulty became a chance to practice virtue, to demonstrate courage, patience, and wisdom. A quote from Marcus Aurelius that always inspires me is, "The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts." This idea is central to Stoicism. By cultivating positive and constructive thoughts, we can influence our perception and, consequently, our reality. This mental practice has been a powerful tool for maintaining my serenity and well-being. Stoicism taught me the importance of living in the present. We are often consumed by regrets about the past or anxieties about the future, which prevent us from enjoying the present moment. Stoic philosophy encourages us to focus on the now, to do the best we can in the present, as it is the only thing we truly have. This mindset has helped me be more mindful and more fully enjoy every moment of my life. Finally, one of the most profound lessons Stoicism has taught me is the importance of self-compassion. Being Stoic doesn't mean being insensitive or hard on yourself. On the contrary, it involves a deep respect and care for our own human condition. I learned to be kinder to myself, to recognize my limitations, and to accept my mistakes as part of the learning process. In short, Stoicism has transformed my life in ways I never imagined. It has given me practical tools to deal with stress, find inner peace, and live a more virtuous and meaningful life. The journey continues, and each day is a new opportunity to practice and improve these principles. I hope my experience inspires you to explore Stoicism and discover how this philosophy can enrich your life. The art of tranquility is within our reach. We just need to be willing to learn and apply these teachings in our daily lives. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.